Welcome back to another episode of the Triple Threat VFC podcast. I'm here again with Ben and Carl. And today we're actually going to be grading the performance of the NBA teams through the first quarter of the season based off of their preseason expectations. Want to take it away, man?
That sounds good. All right, let's get this started. So, first team we have up is the Washington Wizards, who are 3-19.
Ugh,
What are we thinking?
ugly basketball.
Well, I think that it's hard to completely grade the 3-19 just considering Alex Sarr's been out a little bit. But
Has he? Oh, I thought he's been playing, but
I actually don't know. He might have played the last couple of games, but he was
I
out.
hear he's playing a
quite few
couple.
games.
Yeah. I don't really. Yeah.
But
Jeez.
I think that it's kind of hard to rank them anywhere in the top three, right? The BAC or S.
Yeah, I would say
pretty
we kind of expected them to be probably the worst team, but
Yeah.
I didn't think they would be like this bad.
I'm leaning towards D or C just because I'm actually going to say I'm going to say C.
You're
reason
gonna say
being-
C? We'll average it out. Yeah.
The reason I'm saying that is because while the Wizards are terrible, Keyshawn George is looking a lot better than he did last year. Alex Sarr is looking like the number 2 pick. He's playing very good in the games he's played. And if they choose to trade CJ, he's been balling, so he's got a lot of trade value.
CJ's been balling. He is getting old though. He's like what, 35?
Yeah.
6?
So, if they're going to make a trade, because they don't need CJ, I would trade him.
Yeah. I would put him in at D. I mean, I expected him to be bad, but I would just say they're not. I would want them to
think
have
he's
at least
around
2 more
there.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think D's a
Carl,
little better.
where would you put him, Carl?
Washington Wizards.
How would you rate their performance
Okay, I'd say
compared to their
Sarr.
expectations?
Yeah, like you guys said, Sarr's been really good. They got a lot of young guys. CJ McCollum's had some good performances, notable, but as an organization, I don't know their direction going forward. I mean, do they have any draft picks?
I think just theirs, maybe.
Yeah.
No
So
clue.
it's semi-valuable. I guess they just embrace the tank. I mean, they're already so bad. Why even try?
Yeah, I agree. I'm also curious just to see how the year plays out because they got so many young guys like Trey Johnson. I want to see how he turns out at the end of the year.
I just want to see, like, a shift in that organization because they just traded a bunch of booty players for veterans. I hope they learn
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, like training for CJ and Chris Middleton might not have been the best idea for that franchise.
Well, it is. Yeah. All right.
You traded
Oh, they
Poole
lost Denny. You gotta remember that. They had Denny.
Yeah.
and lost debt. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, man, they don't even deserve D.
Yeah.
tier.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm saying. They're
All right, we got the 6-18 Pacers. This was a team you guys had high expectations for, if I remember correctly.
I didn't know they were going to do a
Not that
1 year and done rebuild. Not even rebuild, just
Oh, I was telling you, Tyrese is like important for that team.
yeah, but they also
I-
lost their center too. That's how. Yeah,
So
I'm thinking.
I think we're gonna have to keep them in the same like CD tier, in my opinion. But the reason I had those expectations originally were because they were supposed to have Nimhard and Matherin playing a lot, and they didn't have them for the first half of the quarter of the year. And then since then, I mean, Matherin's been doing all right. Nimhard's been ramping it up, but it's like they just
Yeah.
haven't clicked much.
They just, yeah.
Are
But
there
I
any
didn't
contract
think they were
years
going to be
coming up?
top seeded. I just thought they would make play in.
Do you know if there's any
Uh,
contract years coming up important to that team? Because
Con-
clearing
what?
Miles Turner might be important for the future of that team. That's why they did it.
Oh yeah, I don't know actually. It might. I mean,
Yeah. Anyways, I would put them probably D.
I was thinking F.
yeah, I would
They
either
have
say
not
D.
been
F.
competitive.
I think D, just because they could be worse.
Yeah, but okay. To be fair, the
We'll put 'em
expectation
bottom
that
D
Jay
to-
Huff would be a starting center.
Low D.
caliber.
We'll put them
Yeah.
bottom D for you, Carl.
We'll put him
Low D.
bottom.
All right, Brooklyn Nets.
I think they
They
got
are 6
abused.
and 17.
Oh,
6 and 17.
Yep.
Michael Porter Jr.'s been the good story of that,
Yeah.
but
Cam
team
Thomas has
success.
been hurt though for most of the season,
Yes.
and I know this because he's on my fantasy team, and it's pissing
So,
me off.
for that team, honestly, I'm gonna say C or B tier because
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
thought they'd
don't
be the
think
worst in the league.
I would say I wasn't expecting them to do a whole lot. I honestly think they're. I thought these guys were going to be like the second worst team, and I guess being the third worst team is better than the worst team. So
Yeah.
I would put
Yeah,
them in
but
that C.
do they even? They got a bunch of draft picks.
They
Do they have
they
any
sh-
for next year? I'm gonna check. Hold on.
Any what?
Draft picks for next year. So, do they want to maintain
Uh,
this lowness, or
I don't know, but I don't think it really matters if they own it or not. I think they're just playing better than that people thought, especially without
they have 6
probably their
overall
second
picks?
best player.
So, who do they have? They're sitting pretty good right now.
they've got a lot of young guards.
Yeah.
They're
And
trying
they're
to
young,
find.
yeah. It's like for how young they were, I thought they would be on par with the Wizards.
I mean, didn't they just draft like 5 guys in the first round or something?
It was like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, we got the 7 and 17 Hornets.
Bro, every
F.
year I go in high on the Hornets, and
Yeah,
then
I would. Yeah, Mike, I completely agree, dude. I thought these guys were gonna be tighter to 500, but
Yeah.
you would think.
I hate
You
their
would
front
think.
office.
I
hate their
love
front
Brandon Miller. I love LaMelo. Con Knuppel, I wasn't even high on him, and he's balling. But
he's actually been really good. I think that's what-
I think we all agree on F here.
Yeah, and the reason I have them F is not solely based off of their performance record wise, but just the fact that after LaMelo comes back, you'd think he'd be like their running guy. No, they're putting him in for 15 to 20 minutes a game,
Well,
pulling him out in the fourth quarter
yeah. A
when
little
they're
bit of that is
down
good.
against good teams or maybe up against good teams. And I'm like, this is your best player in your franchise the last 8-10 years, other than Kemba Walker. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, a little weird. A little weird.
It's your future.
F tier seems right though. Alright, the Bulls 9 and 14. They had a hot start,
I know, and I'm
and now they're
surprised.
9 and 14.
But like you said, Ben, their 3-point shooting has dropped.
Dropped. Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect them to be that high to begin the year, anyways. So like being 9 and 14,
It's still good.
I
Well,
I
for the
I
East,
still like the Bulls. Like I still like them. I think Josh Giddey's good.
have they
But
progressed? Do you think they're going to be better than they were the last 3 years, or
mm,
do you think
I
they're going
think
to stay the
I
same?
think they'll be like a 10 seed this year. I think they can
Still
get
like
it.
the same, yeah.
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 See, the thing is, it's hard for me to answer this one because I don't really know what my expectation was for the Bulls at the beginning of the season. I feel like they are kind of just where they're always like a mediocre team, and that's kind of where I expected them to be. But I didn't expect Josh Giddey to be like, MVP numbers every game.
I'm
And
happy I grabbed them.
Yeah, but he's really dropped off, hasn't he?
yeah,
Yeah,
so then,
but he's been consistently mid, which is better than being awful.
so I'm definitely not putting them. I think
I would say
We're-
low C.
D. Yeah, I was gonna say definitely not D or F. I think C is fair enough.
G, yeah. That seems right.
Bucks. Oh,
The Bucks.
let's
yeah,
not make a
and-
big deal about this. They're about to
and
blow
it's
this up soon.
I might have to put the Bucks at the F tier, bro,
F tier, really.
because okay, Bucks with Giannis, you're expecting them to be good, right? And they're
Yeah.
not good.
Well, Giannis has been
Also-
out for a while, but
Yeah, but also even when he was in, like they're losing games, and also, okay, think about it from this perspective, right? The Spurs. I know the Spurs are a good team, but it's because they're constructed very well. When Wemby's out, they're still winning games. The Bucks, they are not good without Giannis at all. They put this money into Miles Turner, and you're expecting at the beginning of the season for them to be competing in some sense, and they just aren't that. Their bright side is like Ryan Rollins and KPJ are balling out right now. And I'm thinking that they deserve the F tier because their record doesn't show for a pushing team, and also their franchise player wants out.
Yeah.
So that's my
That's
perspective.
a good argument there.
Yeah. I would maybe not go as far as F, but I would probably I would say D.
I think
Okay, I
they've
would say-
ruined their chances of being a contender for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
But-
Carl, what about you? Yeah, because we own their draft picks. Not this year, but the following year.
They've done a poor job of asset management, I'd say.
Carl, where would you put them?
I'd put them in F. It is just a doom spiral. They're gonna get a
well,
horrible
average it
trade
out
if Giannis
to F,
forces
yeah.
it. It's bad. It's bad.
Bad. All right. What about
One
the
sec.
14 and 11
I'll
Hawks?
run better if I
You know,
turn
I'm
my.
very biased. I want to put them S plus, but so that's what I'm gonna say. But you guys probably have to carry here. I just think they're playing very, very, very well right now.
Well, they're playing, and they're
Okay,
the
actually,
9
that's a
seed
good
though.
point. I
They're the
already know
9
you're-
seed.
You're thinking it's because they were expected to be good, and I'm biased in that way.
They're
right?
still a play-in team. Yeah, that's the issue.
They're playing.
But they're playing with such an interesting piece missing that could be trade bait.
They're okay. The reason I said that high, I'm putting them in a highest
Interesting.
position because, in my mind, I didn't expect them to be competing for a championship this year, despite like them trading or getting Kristaps Porzingis, right? Especially with like
Yeah.
all of the injury and whatever sickness stuff going on with him, because that's been known for a while. But
Yeah.
I just think that they're high because Jalen Johnson is making this big leap. He's one of the best young like players in the league right now. That's just why I put him so high.
I would say,
I think
yeah.
that's-
I mean, I think the Hawks are looking promising, especially more recently. I wasn't really high on them to begin the year, but I mean, I would put them at B. I mean,
I think we should put him A tier.
A tier. I would say like I think they can get to A tier. They're just not yet. I would say like I could see them getting there.
I just feel like B tier is almost mid, and they're not mid. I mean they're. You
S
said they're
is going to be Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm putting them there right now.
Okay, Carl, where would you put the Hawks?
I'm putting them C. I mean, they haven't. If they continue at this pace, they're going to be at like the same record as last season. It's kind of disappointing with the East being so crazy right now. But at least they're sort of keeping
B
up.
tier.
I think B
I-
tier. B's average it out. We got an A and a B and a C, so B tier is the average.
All right.
Carl, you're tripping, bro.
I
All
am
right, what
not-
about the Miami Heat? 14 and 11 as well.
Oh, they started off really hot.
They did. We all, I think if we watch back to our episode of ranking and our expectations, we put them really low.
We did.
Like, and
Yeah.
they've proven to have a pretty good offense.
But they've kind of lulled right now. They're on, I think, a lose streak. Let me check.
I think they're probably going to be in the same ballpark as the Hawks then.
Like every year.
Yeah, I'll put them top of B probably. I mean, I think they're doing better than I thought they would.
Definitely. I think they've kind of bought in.
Yeah. Tyler Hero's coming back. He hasn't played pretty much all year. I think they're
Yeah. That's true. I also didn't think that Norman Powell would be as good. I thought he would have a fall off year compared to last year going to that team just because of how many players that are ball dominant. But I don't know. I guess it's not the case. He's looking really good. So
Sorry, I'm a slow typer.
What about the 14 and 11 Cavaliers?
14 and 11 cap. You know,
They're
All
disappointing.
Same record for these last three teams.
I'd say I put them in C.
I was gonna
Disappointing.
say the same thing. I think they're like
yeah,
they should be a top 3 team probably, and they're not.
they should have like a single digit loss count right
Yeah.
now, but they
So
don't.
the Miami Heat are on a 4-game losing streak. They started really hot, and now they're kind of dipping back down to average. So there's that.
I mean,
But that doesn't relate to Cavs. Let's look at the Cavs schedule.
The Cavs, I mean, they've lost to the Blazers, which is kind of funny watching that. They lost to, shoot, I'm blanking, but I mean, they're not. They should be doing better. That's all. They should be doing better.
yeah, I think the Cavs got to be somewhere in that ballpark, just because even if you don't even think about the team aspect of it, which the record is not what you want for that team and just the progress they've made, but also Evan Mobley, everyone talked about him to be like, I mean, he's a rising star, obviously, right? But
Yeah.
he just went off a DPOY, and then everybody's like, he's gonna transform into the scoring big, and he hasn't really made the leap anybody thought he would. And I'm not saying he's playing bad. I'm just saying he's not like what people were expecting out of him at the beginning of the year. So I think C's fair.
It's interesting.
It kind of lays off into the rest of the team at that point.
All right, what about
The Cavs gave. Okay, yeah, continue. Yeah.
Okay, that's the 13-10 Sixers. Wow, they've played 2 less games than the other teams.
I think
They're
really the judge then.
we're ranked. Are we grading them based off of expectation from the beginning of the season? If that's
Yeah,
where I'm ranking it, they got to be top tier, because I didn't think they'd be anything. I thought they would be like very mid.
really, even with Maxey and
But they're a 6th seed. Yeah.
I expected Embiid to be out all year. I didn't think Edgecombe was going to be dropping 30 in his first game. I didn't expect Maxey to be in contention for. I'm not saying he's going to be MVP, but I didn't expect him to be as good as he is right now. I expect him to be good, but not how good he's playing.
Okay. He's all NBA level right now, which is crazy.
And they're competing real well. I mean, yeah.
So
I
you
don't know.
put them at A or A
I
plus
think-
plus?
I think A tier.
You think A tier?
I thought they'd be like 10 seed or something.
I was gonna
The
say
question
I would
mark is
put 'em-
Paul George in contracts. I would say that. Like
I would put them at
high B. I'm putting him high B.
I was gonna say like a B tier because I mean
They're on
13
the
and 10
verge.
is I mean they played 2 less games than all the other teams I've listed.
Yeah, that's
I think
So is
Like,
the
they're
top tier going to be all West teams?
pretty much.
no,
It's
I mean like this next team that's coming up, Toronto. I think they're doing really good.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
I would say top would be for Sixers. Like, yeah, they're doing all right. That's what I thought they would be. All right.
I think Toronto's exceeded expectations too.
All right, Toronto 15-11.
I want to say one more
I
thing.
see.
The Sixers, I was not afraid of at the beginning of the year. Now that if anybody's playing them, I'd be afraid.
You could go either way, yeah.
Toronto, I don't know. What do you think, Carl?
I think they're pretty. It's a pretty interesting team. It's got 3 large wings at the center of an offense, and it seems to be working. It's a lot of Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram's been
Scotty
great.
Barnes is playing
Scotty
unreal on
Barnes.
defense.
He's been incredible. I think it's taken the pressure off of him. I think it's an interesting team, and I think they're well coached. And I think Toronto basketball's back. Let's see them in the playoffs.
Where would you put him, Carl? A?
I'm putting them at A. Yeah.
A? Mike, where would you put him?
Yeah, I was gonna say A tier.
I agree. I think they're doing really good. Better than I thought. And they look good when you're watching them. And they got guys coming off the bench who I don't even know, and they look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they bought in as a team. Good.
All right. The Orlando Magic at 15-10.
I'm putting them at B, bro. I got
B.
Desmond Bain, and they've been the same. They were a 2nd seed. What, last season?
They had a really slow start to start the year. Their shooting doesn't look the greatest. I mean, Desmond Bain can shoot. But other than
Desmond
that,
Bain's
He's
great.
been very freaky. Like he hasn't had a consistent shot like this year yet. Really,
I'm
I,
telling
he was
I I agree with
5
you,
and he
Carl.
dropped.
Top B, because I mean, like I was hoping they'd be like a top 3 seed, and they're
you,
not
they're
right
not
now.
because
But
Boston,
they can get there. They're looking a lot better.
Yeah,
They're
Boston.
looking a lot better.
Speaking of,
Boston 15-9.
they have been super surprising.
yeah. I'd almost put them. I'm contemplating and putting them above the Raptors
Yeah, I mean, like
based off of the.
I thought they would be like a 6, 7, 8 seed, and then
Well, they were for a little bit, and then
I watched the game against the Lakers, and it's kind of not fair because they didn't have Luca playing or LeBron, but they looked really good. Like their defense looks locked in, and I love watching Peyton Pritchard looks good, dude.
Oh, Jordan Walsh. I've been big on Jordan.
Jordan Walsh has stepped up big time.
I remember, like, he looks like a good energy player in college because I remembered him.
He's keeping everybody's star players down to like 20-30% from the field every time he's guarding them. So that's a pretty good player.
Yeah. Defense is here, fellas.
Yeah, I would say right here, like right here.
Yeah, top of the A. That's good to me.
Yeah, our lists are pretty similar. I already put Thunder at S tier just to get that out of the way. Just, because. Ooh. Yeah, I guess Cavs are the better team in C tier. Reorganizing. Knicks. I haven't
Knicks.
watched too much Knicks, to be
They are
honest.
17-7 as the 2 seed.
I mean, they're meeting the expectation. They're a good
Yeah,
team.
they're doing good. They're doing.
I think they started off a little slower and they're getting better and better every game.
Mm-hmm. It's just chemistry. They got a new coach. It's the second year with a team core. It's
Yeah, I would give them an A. I think they're passing. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
higher or lower than Celtics, though.
I would put them. So this is what I'd do. I would put them below the Raptors.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not like they're doing anything that like we thought they weren't gonna do. But they're like, yeah,
They're doing
right.
good. It's what they should be
They're
doing.
good.
They're playing how they should be playing.
Yeah.
The Raptors are playing way better than how they should have been playing. The Celtics are playing way better than what we thought they'd be playing. So that's fair.
All right,
Detroit.
Pistons,
I'm tempted to put them in
19-5.
S. I'm tempted.
Detroit, I'm putting them in S.
I was gonna say A++ for me, bro. Like I did not expect them to be a 1 seed.
No,
Like
I didn't expect him to be 1 seed. I didn't expect Jalen Duren to not only drop his double doubles like he was doing, but be an all-star caliber player. I mean, the only thing I would have liked to see is Asar Thompson play a little better offensively.
that, probably a little bit better shooting too. Their shooting's not the strongest.
Yeah, but I mean, they're
But
just.
they
I
have
mean,
great defense and they get rebounds. They're just dominant that way.
they're looking like the OG Pistons,
Yeah.
Ron Holland's incredible. Asar Thompson's incredible guarding the wing.
Dude, if
Tobias
they
Harris has been injured, he's been out.
if
So that's
they
big
find a
for
way
the
to
Defense
trade,
looks so good. I like their defense.
if they
Yeah.
find a way to trade for like Anthony Davis or Giannis or something like that,
I think
without
it kind of works
compensating with their young core, like of their main 3 guys,
Yeah.
it's kind of over, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. S tier for sure.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the West.
Ooh.
We got the 3-22 Pelicans.
Put them in F, bro.
I'm putting them bottom F, dude. They're
Yeah.
like, I thought they would be somewhat functional.
Zion should be in the game. He's hurt. Trey Murphy's doing what we thought he'd do. That's cool. I mean, they
He's
don't got
good.
Poole or DeJounte. I just thought they'd be doing better than I don't know, maybe the Kings or something.
Yeah.
They even own their pick?
3-22.
Their picks, the Hawks have their pick, I think.
Do the Hawks actually?
I'm pretty sure. You can look it up,
'Cause
Carl, but I'm like 90% sure.
Because the DeJounte Murray trade?
I think so.
That is sad. That is very
So
sad.
that's
Wow.
also why I wanted the Hawks high, because I keep thinking about that, and I know it doesn't exactly have to do with their preseason expectations. And I was like, dude, they're looking so good. They're like future's looking so bright. But
Atlanta Hawks traded Derek Queen to the New Orleans Pelicans in exchange for the 23rd overall pick and an unprotected 26th first-round pick. Wow. Wow.
so they gave
Derek
up
Queen has to check out then. He's got
DeBonza,
big expectations.
Boozer, or Daryl or Darren Peterson. One
So
of
the
those
Hawks
guys.
are like set for the future. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, this is a good
Bro.
draft year to have a high pick. Like
Bro.
there's six dudes that are good.
You can just
If
grab
that,
another freaking all-star forward. Fucking
bro, what if the Hawks they traded Trae Young for Giannis and then ended up getting that Daryl or Darren Peterson guy for their point
I
guard?
think if they trade for Giannis, they have to give up that pick.
Oh
That's
yeah,
probably right.
probably.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true, bro. Because I was looking at this, I'm like, if Mikal Bridges went for 5 first-round picks, how many picks is someone going to get for Giannis? Like, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's true. That's
At the
crazy.
same time, though, Luka got taken for Anthony Davis. So,
Well, that was. Let's
And was
not.
it-
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, we don't have to talk. I hate the Luka trade. All right, we got the Clippers, who are 6-18.
bro, I almost want to put them below the Pelicans. Like, this is embarrassing.
I'm gonna say James.
Honestly, I agree with you. Like the Pelicans, we knew there was a chance of them still being horrible.
All
But,
expectations.
like everybody had the Clippers.
I thought
being-
they'd be like a top 4 seed.
I thought they'd be
I
an
was
eighth
thinking
seed.
maybe 4 to 6 range.
Yeah,
But
like I meant 4,
An eighth
not
seed.
top 4.
Not-
But yeah,
I would put
14th.
them right there.
I'm cool. They suck. I mean, Kawhi is looking all right. You know, Harden's looking really good at his old age. That's it.
Oh, dude,
Zubac
the
isn't
bottom
playing
of the
good.
West.
I mean, he's playing okay. He's not playing how people wanted him to play. John Collins sucks.
I
Beal's
think
out.
they
They just got rid of their best player of their whole franchise ever. Like, they just look horrible.
I think they have tradable players though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I keep seeing a bunch of posts about they
Put them
don't
in.
even want to trade any of their guys. Like, they just want to keep the core. Their old ass core. I'm like, that makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
You got to blow it up or something. You got to do something this year.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
I agree with
Because
the.
I looked at the next team and I think the Kings are a worse team than the Clippers. Just with chemistry and
The
Zach
what now?
Levine being.
Oh, the
inconsistent.
Kings. Yeah, 6-18. The 6-18, 13 seed Kings.
I think
Yeah.
they're worse than the Pelicans. They have no
I-
direction.
I think they're
I
worse team,
was-
but I
Like,
expect them to be bad.
expectation-wise,
I put them like
They're starting Russell Westbrook at point guard.
C
I
tier.
thought they were going to be bad.
They are bad.
They are bad. So
I
like
put
I'm
below
not that
the-
shocked.
The Nets.
You're
So
not
I would-
shocked. Okay.
I agree with you. I would put them right there.
Where?
I thought they'd be
See,
bad.
see?
Oh, the Nets. Ew.
Expectation.
They better do some fucking. Better do some trades this season. They better
I
do
see a
some
lot
trades.
I see a lot of Zach Levine to the Clippers. I see that a lot.
So only the Clippers. Oh my gosh. Clippers are so dumb.
All right.
Zach Levine doesn't have that dog in him.
The Utah Jazz 8-15.
You know,
There?
I want to put them at like B tier, like
B?
below the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean they look interesting. I mean they got George.
They
Was
could
it
maybe make a play in.
Nervous of not making the play-in tournament right now. Like,
the 12th seed? Yeah, I didn't think they'd be this good. I thought the Clippers would be better than them. I thought the Kings might be better than them, but they're not
I
right
didn't
now.
Deontay George would be making such a big leap. I didn't think
I'm
that
putting them in
Larry
tier.
Markin would be averaging 30 a game. Also, they're doing this without Walker Kessler too. Just
Yeah.
imagine Walker Kessler; they might be 500.
I think
Yeah.
I'm putting them in C tier.
Yeah,
They
they're down Walker Kessler. That was a big hit. I feel bad for Jazz fans for that.
Filipowski's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Filipowski's good for them.
the 9-16 Mavericks.
Um,
I think they were over. Well, okay, I think they were overhyped. The
did you say
spacing
B
was
or D?
atrocious to begin with. I don't know what they were thinking.
Did you say B or D?
I didn't say anything.
You didn't rank them?
Oh,
Yeah, what would you rank them?
I'm not. I'm overhyped. They suck.
Yeah.
I put them at C tier.
You say what, C?
C
Yeah,
is what he
because
said.
Cooper's been promising. When AD plays, they play well, but the expectation was that they would be dominant, and they've been.
Yeah, I agree
mediocre.
with you. C tier seems about right. I mean, like, they're not performing as good as they probably should be. Uh,
But you got to think the offense was tailored for Luca, and it was just
I mean, yeah, this is the team they thought they were gonna win a championship with, minus Kyrie, and I mean, they don't. Even if you add Kyrie, they don't look. They're not gonna be that great.
yeah. There's the spacing. You
So,
got PJ Washington at who's forward of the team really, and then Anthony
Yeah.
Davis, Daniel. It's just a lot of big guys, which works if you have some guy like Luca. But I don't know. Yeah, I think C tier.
Yeah,
Oh,
C's
not
good.
the
I
next.
was just thinking in my head, do I want them there, like above the Kings? But it doesn't really matter. They should be playing better. It's kind of hard because everybody was relying on them to be good based off of drafting Cooper Flag and then having an old
yeah.
Davis be the guy, but I mean, it's just not looking good right now.
They can make the
We
play.
got our very own Portland Trailblazers at 9-15.
They started
Yeah.
off good, and now they've drizzled down to where they kind of are supposed
We
to.
15
Yeah.
losses.
15. We're 3-7 in our last 10.
Mm-hmm.
We started off like what 6-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good record starting, and then we just lost a bunch of games.
So we're like 3-11 since.
See, the thing is, I feel like we'll be better, but I can't rank them off where they're gonna be. Gotta rank them where they are now.
I would say, like, I mean, the beginning of the year, I don't know, I forgot what you guys were saying, but I thought I was saying, like, I was hoping 7 to 9 range.
I was thinking 6th seed. They've disappointed me.
But I would, yeah, so right now, I would say they're playing so poorly right now. I would put them, like, C, bottom C.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Because you cannot put them near where the Jazz are at. You can't put them. I mean, yeah,
Jazz, you're out, like,
dude.
everybody thought, they're doing, honestly, I think what people thought they would do and just be
Here's the thing. I don't know if you can put them below the Kings and the Mavs though, because they are.
I would put them above the Mavs, but I don't know about the Kings.
Bro, we're playing bad because we don't have all of our guys. Like I'm not counting
That's
Dame. I just
true.
mean we were playing
playing-
9 or 6-4 because we had Drew Holiday every game balling out, and we didn't have Scoot. But if we had Scoot and Drew Holiday, that'd be a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think does this look good right here in the middle?
That's fine. Either that or behind the nets. Either way,
Okay.
that's what I think.
Memphis. What seed are they? 1, 2.
Memphis, they are
Like
the
the
9 seed
nine
at
seed?
11-13.
Ja's not fine out in the
Ja's
West.
not playing.
So
I mean, I think they're doing what they're expected to do right now.
they're doing what I
Shot.
expected them to do, but not how I expected them to do it. If that makes sense.
That's okay. That makes some sense. Like I would put them
I'm putting them in C.
probably above the Blazers, like one above the Blazers.
Yeah.
All right.
You can't put them above the Bulls, really, but I think that they could be really good, but I didn't think they would. I think they're at where I thought they'd be, and they're doing it in a weird way where Jaren Jackson's not playing great. He's defending well, but like he's not on a team that has nobody healthy or playing. You should be balling out like you're Evan Mobley, but you're playing. year 2 Jaren Jackson. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, he's getting tossed around in fantasy, so.
All right, we got the 13 and 12 Warriors.
Mid.
Everybody had this as like a 1 to 3 seed.
I don't
I don't know,
think.
I'm not maybe not you guys, but like when you watch like
Well, they got
ESPN and stuff.
warrior stands, bro.
Yeah,
They're
I would like
They're
I'd
in
honestly say they're performing like crap compared to what they expected to be. They're a
I'm gonna put them
500
above
team
the
right now.
Wizards. I'm gonna put them above the Wizards.
Yeah.
That's where I'm putting them.
I like that.
Because yeah, I would say like the C tier are the teams that are like they're kind of doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Or maybe like a slight bit below. But the Warriors, they
yeah,
were like, everybody thought they'd be nuts. Yeah, this is
That
your
shows you
they're
how exceptional Steph Curry is. See,
all
look
right,
at
the
that. It's
Suns
funny. I just
14 and 11.
I don't want to say it, but I feel like they might be an A tier, dude.
I was honestly gonna say that. Like
I think they're good.
I think all of us had them as being a bottom 4
I,
team in the West.
I just watched
Like
what happened to them
Bottom 4 team
tonight.
in the league.
Carl, anybody that plays the OKC in the cup game is gonna lose by 30 plus.
It was 50. They lost by like 50.
I
Dude.
get that.
We're the only team that's beat them, and they had no anybody. It was just Shea,
Yeah,
right?
but you got to think right now, Carl, they are better than the Warriors. But
I kind of want to drop the Knicks
like
to B.
The Knicks to beat.
I would say they're
I think the
top B
Suns
tier.
have exceeded the expectations that was put before them.
I would
more
say right
than-
there. Right
Really?
Honestly, I think you put, bro, because aren't we ranking it based off of what the expectation was originally?
Yeah, the expectations, yeah.
I think the
we put
Knicks
them
go
above
down
the Knicks,
then.
below the Raptors.
Like that.
Yeah, that's what I think, because
I
the
was
Suns,
thinking
I
that
thought they were
too.
going to be terrible. I
was
thought
thinking of
Devin Booker
dropping
would
the
be
Knicks
good.
to
He's
B.
playing better than I thought he'd be playing.
Top
And
of B.
Dylan Brooks, I thought he'd be bad. I don't
Kinda
know.
low.
I didn't think they'd be top seed in the West. So and the West is
Karl
normally
Anthony
very, very,
Towns-
very.
Karl Anthony Towns has kind of sucked. Not sucked, but like he's been good. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't been dominant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right when he got last year, he was playing really good, and then this year he's just not the same. Not quite the same.
again, new coach. So I guess top of B tier for me is fine, but I think
Alright,
they're
we
below
got-
Suns in expectation.
15 and 9 Timberwolves.
If Anthony Edwards,
I think they're doing about what they're supposed to be doing.
I think they're in the same like Knicks Magic kind of range. They're good. Maybe below
I
the
think maybe about I'd say below the Magic, like that.
below the Magic. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I think they're just. I mean,
I
maybe
kind of want
above
to put them
the
behind the Knicks.
Either way, I mean, it's kind of it can be interchangeable because they're playing
I'd
really
be okay
well.
with that.
They're playing about the record I expect. I didn't think Randall would be nearly as good as he's playing, but at the same time, I feel like Gobert could be playing a little better.
Yeah. So I would say they're. I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they're not doing anything extra like the
Yeah.
Raptors or the Knicks or or this. Yeah. All right. I like that. All right, we got 16 and 7 Spurs.
Dude, man, they're
I
like
think
You
eight.
know, I'm gonna be honest. I think Carl's gonna love me for this. I would put them here. And
yeah.
The reason why.
I agree.
The reason why is because they're 16 and 7 and they haven't had Wemby for 12 games.
I mean, hey, chemistry.
These guys are doing a lot better than I thought they would be.
Personally, I had a lot of like debate whether or not they were going to be, I don't even want to say a top seeded West team, but just like a playoff West team. At the beginning of the season, I thought we had a chance to be at the same position or right above or right below them, the Blazers wise, and that is not happening. The Spurs look really good. They got a good position seating wise and just in the NBA with They have assets they can trade. They can do whatever they want right now. In a similar boat as the Pistons, just not quite the same. So I think the S right below the Pistons is a good spot.
All
I
right.
agree. All right, we got 15-6 Rockets.
I think it's
Uh,
A. They're a 4th seed in the better conference. It's
I
they were a
think
2nd seed in the playoffs last season, but they could still get there. I think it's either A or S.
They have like one of the best defenses right now in the league.
Yeah,
yeah.
one of the best. They have like the best
And offense, they're doing both. I mean, they're doing some crazy things. Only
Or is it
6
the most
losses.
efficient
I would put them like
They're the
I
best
was gonna say
3-point.
somewhere at, or like right below the next one of those spots, anywhere in there.
below.
Like, no, I'm saying anywhere from like above the Suns to below the Knicks. That's fine. Just
I think
because.
Coach Imodoka's been really good for them.
All right, 17-6 Nuggets.
Probably
I say A tier, bro.
similar boat. I
That
think it's similar boat. Yeah, I mean
Right.
they. Probably not below the Knicks, but I think that's good. Do you think they're better than not better than Rockets, but you think they're performing better than their expectation, but compared to the Rockets' expectations? Because it's kind of
They
hard to
have one of
say.
the best. Hold on.
Yeah,
I would
it's hard because the Nuggets,
Jesus.
like I expect them to be
maybe
good, but also it's like they got Jokic, bro, and he's gonna be good every year.
I think a one above the Rockets seems fair because I mean we all expect them to be good with Jokic, but they're playing better than the Rockets with their loaded squad.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think they should be above the Rockets.
All right, we got Lakers who are 17-6. I
Dude.
would put that's pretty impressive. I didn't think they were going to be 17. I didn't think they'd be a 2 seed to start the year. I don't know
No,
if it's going to hold, but just based on how they started the year, I would put them like somewhere next to the Raptors.
I put them above the Raptors. I was thinking
I put
above
them
the
above.
Raptors.
Dude, I almost want to put them.
Above, yeah. I mean, that looks good to me. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good. I like that.
Hey, where's the number
Here we
1
go.
team? Where's the number 1
Carl's
team?
favorite team right here.
Yeah, where they go? They go up there.
24 and 1.
R.I.P. Suns. R.I.P.
21, crazy dude. Yeah, they got to be the best. I mean,
They're
Historic.
historic. Yeah, I mean, you can't not put them A++. They're
the
making
only
history.
reason I thought about not putting them there is because if we're talking about expectation, I expected them to be insane. I just didn't expect them to be quite as good as they are right now, only losing one game.
Yeah, they're doing. I mean, I'm still like, they're so good, dude. I can't. I
And
hate
they
that they're so
for a long
good.
time without J-Dub.
Yeah. They've only had him the last 3 games.
Yeah, they've had him less than 5 games or 5 or so games. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't know if I'd change anything.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to shift some teams down out of A tier. Sorry, I wanted to kind of move the Knicks down because I think they're not like crazy good.
That's
Like,
cool. I agree with that, honestly.
Like that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I think I agree with most of this. Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
that's good.
That sounds good to me.
That just looks very accurate. Like the A tiers, all of like the teams that are playing good and they weren't expected to be playing as good as they are. The B tiers, like either you are playing where you should be playing or you're just like barely above it. C tiers, like you're just not quite where you should be or you're right there, a little below. D tiers, like just not looking good.
F tiers.
F-
What the?
Terrible.
Yeah, after it's like, what are you doing?
What are we doing here?
Who's man this,
What are
bro?
you doing?
Who started this franchise?
Who's the artist franchise?
And then last year's
All right.
can't really go wrong with that team. So yeah, I like that.
I think that wraps it up.
All right.
Hey, we gotta make sure to like and subscribe, bro. We gotta say it now. We gotta like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.